Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. The sales for Nicki Minaj's album Queen was released today, and according to the billboards, Nicki Minaj's album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts, and it sold 185,000 units and 78,000 in pure sales. Now, me personally, I don't think these sales are bad. People are calling it a flop, and I disagree. I don't think they're bad. I do think she could have done better, but she had a lot of chaotic press that was overshadowing her album. She was going off on Twitter and going off in her interviews, and it took attention away from her album. Now, Travis Scott's album Astroworld is number 1 on the Billboard charts once again, which is not surprising because he did very well in his first week. In fact, he outsold Drake in pure sales alone, and his second week sales are also doing well, so he'll probably hit 1 million units by next week. Now, Nicki Minaj is not too happy about being number 2 to Travis. In fact, she tweeted about it on Twitter. She said, "I put my blood, sweat, and tears in writing a dope album only for Travis Scott to have Kylie Jenner post a tour pass telling people to come see her in Stormy. Laugh out loud. I'm actually laughing. Hashtag Queen broke the record of being number 1 in 86 countries. Thank Jesus and thank you to all my fans." Travis sold over 50K of these, with no requirement of redeeming the album, with no dates for a tour, etc. I spoke to him. He knows he doesn't have the number 1 album this week. I love my fans for the number 1 album in America. I'll explain on Queen Radio. 4 albums and number 1 in 86 countries. I looked at the numbers the Carters, Kanye, Nas, etc. recently did. Travis sold 200K in his first week of clothes alone. I spoke to him last night and he said he's been selling clothes before the music. Billboard says they'll change the rules because of this, so it should be changed now. I don't quite understand these rules. So merchandise sales go towards album sales now? When did that happen? The music industry is so weird. Anyway, it explains why Nicki was selling posters and merchandise along with her album, and her album was even priced down to $5 at one point. So she tried to go to number 1, but somehow, somewhere that didn't happen. She also blamed Spotify for messing up her sales. She said, "My music went up on Apple, so I played it. I assumed it was on Spotify and Tidal at the same time." Spotify said that Apple tweeted fans advising Queen was up, and therefore they had to teach me a lesson. But praise be to God. Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist, but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio, even though they've been giving away my music for free for years, and I'm one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Spotify had to teach me a lesson, but rewarded the man, Drake, who has had an Apple radio show the longest, inadvertently helping the Apple platform the most. Oh, I can't wait for Queen Radio on Tuesday. They took away my promotion they had promised for the first couple of days because of this. Queen. My label didn't want to defend me for fear of Spotify trying to teach Ariana a lesson too. Now, Nicki did go back and say that she was being sarcastic about her whole rant, but I think that Nicki really needs to just slow down a little bit. Somebody needs to intervene because her behavior is a little bit too erratic and she's very off. And I'm not going to say what I think it is, but I believe that somebody needs to seriously intervene and stop letting her spiral out of control like this. So hopefully she takes another hiatus after her tour maybe, and take time to focus on her health, her mental health, and also step away from all of the mess that comes with the industry. Being number 1 and being on top all the time is not everything. Peace of mind, however, is something very, very, very important. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.